So today I'm going to be making some shrink plastic badges. Never done them before, so it'll be really interesting. But I saw some other person do it, like a YouTube video of it, and I thought, oh my goodness, I need these badges because I've got the usual round ones that I've been making, but I wanted something a bit more contoured, so this is perfect for it. I've got the stuff for it. I've got the shrink plastic. That's my child at the moment. Got the shrink plastic that you put it in the oven, cut it up, put it in the oven or something, and then you can decorate it as well. So I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it. We'll see how it turns out. I've not done it before. Let's just hope for the best. So as you can see, I have put all of my designs onto one A4 size sheet of paper, or computer paper. It's not real paper, obviously. You can see there's absolutely no space in between because I'm quite tight like that. I want to get as much printed on one sheet as I can possible, and because I don't have to do circles around it, I'm just going to cut it around the shape for these new sorts of badges. We don't need any space around it anyway. Bit of an exclusive there. That's the new t-shirt that's coming out very soon. I'm doing a badge of it first to see what it prints like. Yeah, so I'm just going to print these out. Oh, and here I'm testing this out to put it in when people order stuff, to put it in as like a little thank you. Yeah, so it's like a little keyring sort of thing that they can keep. So I'm testing out to see how that looks when it's shrunk down. So we'll see what it looks like. Going down to the printer to put the paper in. Just realised that it's a little bit shorter than A4. It's about this much shorter than A4. So I'm just going to take off this last one here. Oh, that space is going to annoy me. Thinking I've got all that space left, but it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, so hopefully it should print out nice now. Oh my goodness, look at this. I just printed it out. This is like plastic, by the way. Shrink film or something it's called. It printed out exactly as it, even the gold star. Oh my god, I'm amazed. Even the gold stars have printed out, look. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah. So now I'm just going to cut these out. And then's going to come the interesting part of actually trying to bake it. Yeah, so it did take a while to cut them out. That's the only downside. Just when I got a cutter to cut out the other badges, like a nice round circle in like less than 30 seconds, I've gone back to having to cut things out by hand. So it took a while to cut around them because it's plastic. It's quite thick plastic. So if you cut at an angle into the card, into the plastic, it in the edge it will get sort of like a little crinkled. And then if I leave it like that and put it in the oven like that, then it will curl over, I'm sure, and become very rough in the oven. So you just need to be careful when you're cutting it. Make sure it's there's no rough edges as well, and it's not too pointy, because I can imagine when it's sort of shrunk and it's hard, if it's pointy at the edges, it will be quite sharp. So I've cut them all out now. This is the first one I did. And if you look really close to there, you can see a bit of ink smudge, even though I'd let it dry. So that's one I learnt for the other one. So they've come out really nicely actually. And what I like is, even if I do the same design over and over, none will be exactly the same because of the way you cut it out. So that will be a nice little variation. And I like the way I can really go around to sort of make it a shape rather than just a circle as the previous badges. So this is how I wanted my designs to look like all along. So I'm really happy that I can do it like this. I just hope that when I start to put it in the oven, because I've seen on some other YouTube videos that sometimes it curls over and gets stuck together. So I hope places like this, where it's got like a long sort of edge, doesn't curl over too much when it's hot, when it's baking, and then sticks and then doesn't flatten out again. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to put it in the oven now and see what happens. Before I put that in, because there's a lot to waste if it doesn't work, is I'm just going to test a little offcut here. I've done an offcut with a long piece on the end to see how much it folds round and if it then settles. And I'm going to put a bit of parchment on the top and then see if it then goes back flat. And if that doesn't work, then I'll do another tester. Got another piece there. And I will put a holdy downy thing on the top to weigh it down. So we'll see which one works. So I've just taken it out the oven. Just try and take this off. It looks smaller. And look, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, so I'm just going to let it cool down. But, yeah, it has shrunk. They said to do it until it finished, you know, completes shrinking. So I'm going to put it in for like another minute and see if it's going to shrink anymore, or if that's how much it would do. So I've just put it in for another minute. You can see it's not shrunk any further, and it looks pretty flat, but I'm just going to put a bit of paper on it, baking paper, and just flatten it out with my little hammer. Just make sure it's extra flat. That's a bit noisy. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Yeah, anyway, you get the gist. And take it off. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it yet because I think it's still hot. But cool. So yeah, it definitely works. So I'm going to try it with the actual ones now. Let's hope the same workage works still. Okay, so here I've put all the thingamajigs out on a baking sheet first, on a pan thingamajig. Yeah, put it out nicely, a little bit in space in between for when they curl over. And I put another baking sheet over the top. Apparently that's meant to help it not curl over too much. I'm thinking if I should put something heavy on top of it as well, but I don't know if that will stop it from shrinking, so I'm not going to do that this first time. So I've got my oven on, it said between 300 and 350, I think Fahrenheit. So I've worked that out to be about 180 of a normal oven. I can see all the bits of dust there on my oven. I can just see it with the camera. Doesn't matter, it's an oven. We all use it. Yes, I'm going to chuck it in now and see what happens. Okay, now guys, I've just taken it out of the oven, and you're going to need to close your eyes. Well, you can't see anyway because my hand's in front of the camera, but this is the big reveal. Did it work? 5, 4, 3, 2. I couldn't be able to wait till 1. Oh my god, look at that, that's our goat! Look at that compared to, where's that first sheet? This is the first one I printed out just to get like a size reference. Gone from this, where's the baby bears? This one to, where is it? I can't see it, where is it? There, look. From here to here, isn't that amazing? From there to there. Oh my god, that's so cute. And it's really hard as well, so you feel it? Oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's just so cute. So I'm gonna make like, I've got this other thing called Mod Podge. I don't know. You put it over the top and it makes it sort of glaze a little bit. So I'm going to do that now. I think I'll do it on some of them. Actually, I'll do it on all of them. And then tomorrow I'll do a batch with none of it on, just to see what I prefer. But I'm quite pleased with these results. I think it looks amazing. And it's so cute. It's really hard as well. So you know it's going to be really durable and last. So yeah. So here's the Mod Podge. Dimensional Magic. I've got to read the instructions because I've never used this before, but it makes it sort of go like, can you see that one there? Yeah, like that. So apparently it takes really long to dry though, so I'm going to do it, and then I think to let it dry for like 24 hours. I don't see what it looks like. Got to be really careful when you're using the Mod Podge, because I've got a few tiny air bubbles. I don't know what it's going to look like when it's dried. I'll see. I tried to take most of them out by just like sort of popping them and like moving it off, but some of them I couldn't get off. So when it's dried tomorrow, I'll see, you know, how bad it looks, and then I'll know to be careful, how careful to be. But with this, when you're sort of moving from one to another, try not to shake it too much when you're doing it, because air bubbles go into it, and then it goes straight onto there. So you've got to sort of just keep it slightly tipped like this, and then go from one to the next very slowly, so it doesn't make bubbles. And then go on to your little badges.